After the great flood, the earth was quiet. The waters had gone, and the world began anew. From Noah's family came sons and daughters, tribes and nations. Generations multiplied, spreading across valleys and hills. They all spoke the same language, shared the same words, and understood one another perfectly. It was a time of unity, but also a time when the hearts of men slowly drifted from God. After their journey eastward, the people found a vast and fertile land, a plain in the region called Shinar. There they decided to settle. The land was good, the soil rich, and their numbers grew rapidly. But as their pride grew with their numbers, their hearts began to change. They desired permanence, not obedience. They longed for greatness, not gratitude. The thought took root among them. Let us build a city that will make our name great. And with that idea, rebellion began to take shape in the hearts of men. The people gathered and planned. They spoke with excitement and confidence. Their goal? To build a tower that would reach the heavens, not a monument to God, but a monument to themselves. They believed unity was their strength and achievement their glory. With every plan they drew and every brick they molded, they whispered the same prideful desire: we will rise above. Their unity, once a symbol of grace, had become a weapon against the one who gave it. Day after day, the plain of Shinar echoed with the sounds of ambition. Clay was gathered, bricks were shaped, and fire baked them into strength. Bitumen and tar sealed each layer. From sunrise to sunset, the people labored. And slowly, from the dust of the earth, the tower began to rise. Tall, proud, and defiant. It shimmered in the light of day, a symbol of human strength and independence. The people looked at it and said in their hearts, "We are unstoppable." But from the heavens, the Lord watched. He saw their city, their tower, and their intentions. He saw a people united, but not in worship. He saw hands busy with work, but hearts far from his presence. And he said, "Behold, they are one people, and they all speak one language. If they have begun to do this, nothing they plan will be impossible for them." The unity that once reflected his image now threatened to rebel against it. The creation had turned its strength away from the Creator. Then came the moment that changed the world forever. The Lord descended upon the city and confused their language. In an instant, voices that once flowed in harmony became a storm of confusion. One man spoke, and his neighbor could not understand him. Families tried to call to each other, but heard only strange words in return. The laughter of unity became the noise of frustration. Builders dropped their tools, unable to work together. Mothers called their children and heard replies they could not comprehend. The tower that had risen with pride now stood as a monument of chaos. The confusion spread like fire. Communication crumbled. Work stopped. Groups began to separate, some moving north, others south, others farther still. Families clung to those who spoke their language and departed in search of a new home. The plain of Shinar emptied, and silence fell once more. The tower, unfinished, abandoned, stood as a witness to mankind's arrogance. They called the place Babel, meaning confusion, because there the Lord confused the language of all the earth. From that place, he scattered them over the face of the world. The Tower of Babel was never about architecture. It was about the human heart. It was not bricks and stones that offended God, but pride and rebellion. The people desired unity apart from him. They wanted progress without purpose, greatness without gratitude. And so the Lord reminded them that true greatness begins with humility, and true unity begins with obedience. God had commanded humanity to fill the earth, but in their pride, they chose to gather in one place. By scattering them, God fulfilled His plan despite their rebellion. The story of Babel still speaks across generations. It reminds us that human progress, when rooted in pride, leads only to division. We build towers today, not always of stone, but of ambition, wealth, and ego. And still, God calls us to humility, dependence, and faith. He desires that our unity be built on His truth, not on our own glory. For the moment we seek to rise without Him, we begin to fall. Babel was not the end of the story. It was the beginning of God's redemptive plan. From the scattered nations, He would one day call a people back to Himself. Through Abraham's descendants, through faith, through Christ. The languages that once divided humanity would one day unite again, not in rebellion, but in worship. For in Christ, every tribe, every tongue, and every nation will speak one truth again, that the Lord is God, and His name alone is to be praised. And that is the story of the Tower of Babel, a story of pride, a story of scattering, but also a story of mercy and divine wisdom.